Stutters for the second top of the stretch. We've got a Quality of Money, Mike Downey. Shady Martin, Dr. Hugh Baird. Glasgow's Boy, Wayne Hubbard. Dude and Kevin Brown. Spring Traffic, Mike Stevenson. 4 Men Only, Lonnie Stokes. Precious Katera, Doug Falcons Jr. And Allegro Carlita to the outside. And Doug Queen. 8 Stutters. Race number 2. Here they come. They're off, and Spring Traffic busts out for it, looking for the early lead. Shady Martin gets away racing in second around that turn. Then Dude is there, some tight quarters. And the inquiry sign will go up now as they race around that turn. Spring Traffic on top. Dude is racing second. Then 4 Men Only on the outside, ducking in now third. Then Quality of Money, Getaway racing fourth. And Shady Martin back in the hunt. He is fifth. Then it's Glasgow's Boy sixth. Back to Precious Katera seventh. And Allegro Carlita trails Stevenson. Has this well in control at this point. That opening quarter, 29 and 2 for Spring Traffic. Out by about 3. Dude closes a gap in second. 4 Men Only is racing third. Quality of Money. And it's back to Shady Martin, Glasgow's Boy. Precious Katera and trailing the field. Allegro Carlita through the stretch to the half. And your leader up front, Spring Traffic. He's the one to beat. He's still got a 2-length lead. Then Dude is second. They were by the half in 1 minute flat as they round the turn, and your leader Spring Traffic, 4 Men Only, has closed up nicely now in second. Outside Quality of Money has third. Then inside fourth, Shady Martin. Outside Dude is fifth. On to the 3/4 they go, and it's still Spring Traffic, and it's his race to win or lose. He's been on top at every point, and he's still on top by a good 2 lengths. By the 3/4, it's Spring Traffic. Quality of Money now comes to second. 1:31 and 4. It's Spring Traffic, 4 Men Only. Outside Quality of Money. Then Shady Martin. Dude is back to fifth. Precious Katera 6. An 8th to go now, and it's all Spring Traffic in the home stretch. Spring Traffic in the battle for second, but they're not going to beat Spring Traffic. He shows his heels to the field here, and he wins it. Spring Traffic, Quality of Money, up for the deuce. 4 Men Only third ahead of Dude. Then Shady Martin finishes fifth. Precious Katera 6 ahead of Glasgow's Boy. Back to Allegro Carlita. The time for the mile, a quick 2:01 and 1. To number 5, Spring Traffic, an 11-year-old. Gelding by Shannon Traffic out of the Walton Hanover mare, My Real Fantasy. Owned by Linda Hughes of Fredericton, Mike Stevenson both trains and drives the 11-year-old veteran, and he scores his first win of the season and his best in 2 years. Spring Traffic off the choo-choo, 2:01 and 1. Spring Traffic, Mike Stevenson, 2:01 and 1. As we're moving in, we've got 2 horses tied for the post-time favorite at $4.40, about even money on horses 3 and 4. Cambo Time and High Fashion. Top of the stretch now, we've got Aaron M. Down and Lonnie Stokes. Cambo Time, Doug Falcons Jr. High Fashion, Steve Mason. Bert and Todd Trites. Wild Cherry, Charlie Price. Rap Sue and Mike Stevenson. And Roomful of Roses outside 7 for Sam Hodgen. 7 Starters, the third race. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start to this one. And from the far outside, that is Rapsoo and Stevenson crossing over into the first turn and on top and moving out by about 3 lengths now. Then getting away second, High Fashion. Racing back third, the veteran Aaron M. Down outside Cambo Time. Not so lucky, he's locked out on the outside, driving on from fourth. Bert inside fifth. Then Roomful of Roses tracks it up 6, and Wild Cherry can see them all as they make their way to the opening quarter. And Stevenson again in controlling fashion in this race, and he's got Rapsoo by that opening quarter, 30 and 2/5. Rapsu still out by 2. High Fashion second. Outside Cambo Time getting the worst of this trip. Parked on the outside 3rd. Aaron M down a closer 4th. Then Bert, and Bert sits in from 5th. Outside Wild Cherry gets in gear 6th. And trailing 7th, Roomful of Roses. And the right line is pulled on Roomful of Roses. And they're 4 in and 4 out by the half in a minute and 4/5 around that turn, and it's Rapsu still on top, and he's the one to beat. Racing second, Cambo Time, then Wild Cherry outside 3rd. Inside, Aaron M down, locked in, then Roomful of Roses, and Bert now at the back of the bus. Onto the 3/4 they go, and Stevenson going to work on Rapsu, but looks like he's got an insurmountable lead, and still out by about 5 now, and making it more. 3/4, 1:32 and 3, and it's all Rapsu out by about 7 lengths now. Second, Cambo Time, then outside, racing 3rd, Wild Cherry. Aaron M down, looks for some racing room. High Fashion is there, but it's all Stevenson again in another controlling race here, and he's got Rapsu all wrapped up here, and Rapsu's going to win it. Rapsu wins it with ease. Wild Cherry gets a deuce. Roomful of Roses fills out the top trio. And again, it's Stevenson in a gate-to-wire trip. And the time for the mile for Rapsu, a season's best, 2:02 and 2. Correction, 2:02 and 4 on Rapsu. Still a season's best, 2:02 and 4. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 3. Number 7, Rapsu, an 8-year-old gelding by Striking Image out of Tudor Drum. She by Horton, Hanover. All by the all-ponied up stable of Fredericton, trained by Ed Harvey. Mike Stevenson in the driver's seat. And 4, Rapsu, first win of the season, winning in 2:02 and 4. Rapsu and Mike Stevenson, 2:02 and 4/5. The stretch. Final chance in here in the 4th. We got Miss Carolyn, Todd Treitz, My Buddy Mark, and Mike Stevenson. Edgewater Crystal and Mike Downey. Handeroff Bluegrass, Sam Hodgen. Megan L. Down and Steve Mason. Monica's Main Man, Percy Jones. And Memories of Lud, Ed Harvey. Outside, Bert and Ernie, Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. They're off, and My Buddy Mark going out for the early lead, and Stevenson will look to control this race as well, and he's got his My Buddy Mark on top. Then racing second on the inside, Miss Carolyn outside and driving on. That is Monica's Main Man parked out. Then we're getting away 4th. That's Edgewater Crystal. Outside driving on, then is Bert and Ernie, has made it to 5th. Inside Anderoff Bluegrass 6th. Then the 2 trailers in the backfield, Megan L. Down and Memories of Love, can see them all. We got a speed duel up front now. 29 and 1. That opening quarter, and a speed duel between My Buddy Mark and outside parked is Monica's Main Man. Then Miss Carolyn keeps the holes filled back there in 3rd. Closing the gap, Mike Downey edges up closer with Edgewater Crystal through the stretch to the half. And Stevenson playing hardball, and he's not letting Percy go. And they're halfway home, and they're parked outside Monica's Main Man. Check this out, 57 and 4 as they round the turn. It's My Buddy Mark back on top again. Outside Monica's Main Man. And again the half, 57 and 4. Inside 3rd, Miss Carolyn. Edgewater Crystal is now racing out from 4th. Anderoff Bluegrass closes the gap. Then Megan L. Down. Bert and Ernie Stokes takes an inside lane. And trailing Memories of Love. They're starting to bunch up now. 3/4 in 1:30 and 3. 33 and a piece in that quarter. And it's still My Buddy Mark as he tries to get this final quarter in. He's on top. Then Miss Carolyn has moved from the pocket. And here she comes. And watch for Megan L. Down. The filly full of pace on the outside. An 1/8 of a mile to go. My Buddy Mark, Miss Carolyn, has come to the top in the lane. Rockin' Todd looking for his second. And he's going to get it here with Miss Carolyn. Megan L. Down second. And for 3rd, outside came Memories of Love. And the time for the mile, 2:02 and 1. Miss Carolyn, a season's best. Parading back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 4, number 1, Miss Carolyn. Miss Carolyn, a 7-year-old daughter of Pilgrim's Punch out of the Tyler B mare, Natalie Newton. By Dick Canavan of Fredericton, trained by Heather Hathaway. And Todd Treitz in the driver's seat for Miss Carolyn. It's her second of the season and a season's best, 2:02 and 1. Miss Carolyn, Todd Treitz, second driving win of the day, 2:02 and 1, a season's best. Final call for the 5th race. Top of the stretch for the 5th race, we have Milt, Drop the Gloves, Fittipaldi, Future Secret, Woodmere Coal Dust, 8 Off the Break, Power Pirate, and Mega Rose. 8 starters for this, the 5th race. Top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start to this one. Going up the inside, Milt. Off the gate, he gets the quickest, and that's Fittipaldi a bit wide around that turn, getting away second. That's Drop the Gloves. He's up close early. Then Fittipaldi back to business, back in third. Outside driving on, that's Woodmere Coal Dust. Then Future Secret is racing 5th along the cones, and it's Power Pirate. Back to the 2 trailers. 8 Off the Break, and Mega Rose can see them all. Onto the opening quarter they go, and the leader is Milt out by 2. Drop the Gloves is second, 30 and 3 that opening quarter. Then Woodmere Coal Dust parked on the outside, driving on from third. Inside under a tight line, that's Fittipaldi. Back in 4th, and Future Secret races 5th, and it's back to Power Pirate. Outside comes 8 Off the Break, and trailing the field, Mega Rose in front of the grandstand first time around, and the leader up front is Milt. Outside, Woodmere Coal Dust parked second. Inside, right there is Drop the Gloves, a half 101. Then it's Fittipaldi. Future Secret looks for racing room now as they around the paddock turn, and your leader up front still is Milt. Woodmere Coal Dust getting parked this afternoon. Outside though, and she's still hitting hard second. Inside racing third, that is Drop the Gloves. Future Secret outside 4th. Then 5th to the inside, Power Pirate. 8 Off the Break is going on. Then Fittipaldi and trailing Mega Rose, a bunch field. 3 quarters, 132 and 3. Milt on top, Woodmere Coal Dust on the outside second. Then Drop the Gloves, need some racing room, and Future Secret now tips out 3 wide for the drive, but Rockin' Todd and Milt gets away on them in this final 8th. It's Milt in deep stretch. Future Secret on the outside. Drop the Gloves has some pace late. Milt, Drop the Gloves going on by, and Haig gets the job done with Drop the Gloves. And for second was Milt. Future Secret fills out the top trio, and the time for the mile, 2:02 and 1. A great trip. Drop the Gloves. Bringing back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 5, and a perfect patient drive by Mr. Mark Haig as he gets the job done here with number 2, Drop the Gloves, a 5-year-old son of lightning speed out of Honning, Hanover. She by Albatross, owned by John Davies, Diane Stevenson, trained by John C. Davies. Mark Haig in the driver's seat, and Drop the Gloves, and Mark Haig just a nice patient drive sitting back in the 3-hole and getting up to win it in the lane, 2:02 and 1. Congratulations, Drop the Gloves, and he wins this one, 2:02 and 1/5. With the starters, the favorite right now, number 2, Goddess Sabra. Goddess Sabra, the favorite, as we're moving in for the 6th race. Awesome Guy and Todd Treitz. Goddess Sabra Mike Stevenson. Bell Scooter, Charlie Miles. River King and Charlie Price. Diamond Hard, Mark Haig. Drop the Dawn, Mike Downey. Black Snaker, Ross McDonald. Kiss Me Cookie and Lonnie Stokes to the outside. That's your field for the 6th. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Got a Sabra going out for it. And some early speed on the outside of her. Diamond Hard getting away, racing in second. Up on the inside, that is Bell Scooter now second. Then Diamond Hard looks for a spot back in third. Drop the Dawn. She's a good early lever, and she's on the outside though, parked, and is racing fourth. Then fifth, Awesome Guy racing in sixth. To the outside, that's Black Snaker, and the two trailers at the backfield are Kiss Me Cookie, and trailing the field, River King, 29-2, has Stevenson on another front-end mission here, and out by 2, racing second. On the inside is Bell Scooter, outside third and getting parked. Drop the Dawn, inside racing fourth, locked in at this point through the stretch to the half. It's Diamond Hard, then out and moving Black Snaker, although he's been out most of the way so far. Awesome Guy keeps getting shuffled back, and he is now 6th. Kiss Me Cookie, he is 7th, and River King trails the half. 59-2 around the turn they go, and it's Goddess Sabra. Bell Scooter tracking in second, then Diamond Hard back in third, racing fourth, Awesome Guy, and he's got some real estate to move with now, but he's got a ways to come as they drive onto the 3/4. Goddess Sabra up tight second, Bell Scooter, then Diamond Hard. Haig angles him off the cones for the drive from third by the 3/4 in 1:31.1. It's Goddess Sabra outside, Diamond Hard hitting hard second. Inside rather, right there is Bell Scooter. Then they're gapped out with an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's these three, Goddess Sabra, Diamond Hard on the outside coming to her. Goddess Sabra inside. Diamond Hard getting up with every stride, right down to the wire, and Stevenson gets his triple with Goddess Sabra gate to wire. Diamond Hard second, and for third went Bell Scooter. The time for the mile, 2:01.1. Aboard number 2, Goddess Sabra, 6-year-old Towner's Big Guy mare. Out of the Son Sam mare Ray Racy, owned by Andrew Ward of St. John, trained by Pat Eastwood. Mike Stevenson in the driver's seat. Goddess Sabra picks up her 4th win of the season, and it's another gate-to-wire effort. 2:01.1, just 1 second off her previous season's best. So congratulations, Goddess Sabra. Andrew Ward owns Mike Stevenson, picks up the drive, and Mike's 3rd win of the day. Goddess Sabra, 2:01.1. Field of 7 at the gate, and the gate is moving for the 7th race. We have Cam's Midnight Star, Sam Hodgen, Cooking Biscuits, Steve Downey, Shanghai Clyde and Mike Stevenson, Katahdin Country, Todd Trites, Jags Desperado, Lonnie Stokes, Major Pickens, and Percy Jones, and outside 7, Festus Camby and Mark Haig. Field of 7, this is race 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing, going out for it on the inside. Cam's Midnight Star has got away the early leaders. They round that first turn, then racing second, Cooking Biscuits. Outside, Shanghai Clyde, no room for him, he's parked. And in the backfield off stride, that is Major Pickens as they drive to the opening quarter, and up front, Cam's Midnight Star, Shanghai Clyde on the outside, getting roughed up the strip, and is parked out second. Inside, racing third, that's Cooking Biscuits, Katahdin Country on the outside, racing fourth, and on the outside moving, here comes Jags Desperado, 29-4 that opening quarter. Shanghai Clyde, but back out for the retake quickly. And going back to the top, that's Cam's Midnight Star. Off the turn through the stretch to the half. Cam's Midnight Star. Cooking Biscuits on the outside second. Then inside Shanghai Clyde, Jags Desperado, Katahdin Country. Then fastest Can Be. And far back to Major Pickens a half. 59 seconds flat as they round the paddock turn second time. And your leader up top is Cam's Midnight Star. Cooking Biscuit second. Then third on the outside, Jags Desperado. Outside fastest Can Be comes to fourth, Katahdin Country on the outside. Then Shanghai Clyde, Major Pickens. But in this one, it's these three by the 3/4 in 1:30.1. Jags Desperado has now gone out and grabbed the lead. Jags Desperado. Then on the inside, Cam's Midnight Star. Outside, Cooking Biscuits, Katahdin Country. Looks like he's got too much ground to make up, but you can't leave him out through the home stretch. And your leader up top, still cutting it, Jags Desperado. He cleared and he's going to win it. Jags Desperado, Cooking Biscuits, and Katahdin Country just got no room early enough, but he closed quickly to finish third ahead of Cam's Midnight Star, who finished back in fourth. Fastest Cam B, who was fifth ahead of Shanghai Clyde and Major Pickens still to come. And the time for the mile, 1:59 and 2. Pretty back to the wire now. The winner of race 7, the classy veteran Jags Desperado, a 9-year-old son of Jag Wire Knight out of Bertolo. She by Easy Come, Easy Go, owned by Judy O'Brien of Fredericton. Rick Beatty trains Lonnie Stokes, one of the regular pilots on Jags Desperado, and he gets him home today in 1:59 and 2. 29 and 1. Final closer for the classy veteran Jags Desperado, and he wins 1:59 and 2. Jags Desperado. And we've got another full field of 8 to wager on. The one is No Nonsense Now. Mike Stevenson, Allegro LA2 for Doug Queen. Cam's Man moves in 3 for Mike Downey. Mercurial from 4, Louis Bellevaux. Rody Ryan scores 5, Doug Falcons Jr. Cookie Larry goes 6 for Charlie Price. Friendly Fred 7 and Todd Trites. And outside 8, Barroom Brawler, Lonnie Stokes. Here they come. They're off and pacing, No Nonsense Now going out for it. On the far outside, Cookie Larry Goes is going on around the turn. It's No Nonsense Now. Cookie Larry Goes on the outside. Park second, looking for a spot back at the cones, but he's not, and he just gets in as they race to that opening quarter pole, and they race single file. And the leader up front, No Nonsense Now. Cam's Man is racing second. Then tucking in and getting into that third spot was Cookie Larry Goes, ahead of Friendly Fred, who's racing back in fourth. Then it's Allegro Ellie fifth, 30 and 1. That opening quarter. Then it's followed up by Mercurial racing in sixth. Rody Ryan seventh, and trailing Barroom Brawler. They're single file, and the only movement as of yet comes from the sixth spot as Mercurial comes out to move from the back of the pack. But through the stretch, racing to the half, and Stevenson in a familiar spot. He's cutting another one here, and he's got No Nonsense Now on top. Cam's Man, a perfect pocket ride second. Then inside, racing, or outside rather, that's Friendly Fred, the half one. No, 1 and 4. Then caught in Cookie Larry Goes inside. Fourth, Mercurial outside and driving on from fifth. Then comes Rody Ryan back to Allegro Ellie and trailing Barroom Brawler. Onto the 3/4 they go. No Nonsense Now. Then on the outside, Friendly Fred is second. Inside, Cam's Man just needs some racing room, but none there for him yet. Mercurial on the outside, tipping out 3 wide. 1:33 and 3 as they round the turn. No Nonsense Now. Cam Cam's man just needs some room, but nothing there for him yet. And Mercurial tips out 3 wide. Less than an eighth to go. No nonsense now. Cam's man. Then on the far outside, Mercurial has the most pace in the lane. And Bubba's going to shock them here with Mercurial, and he shocks them at 1960 to win. It's Mercurial and Bubba Beliveau. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 2. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 8, number 4, Mercurial. Brown gelding is 6 by drop-off at Violin Mercury, she by Curtis Hanover. Owned by Louis Beliveau, the Ultimate Stable, Rosaire Berriot, who does the training. Louis Beliveau does the driving. And Mercurial gets home in a quick 28 and 4 for Mercurial as he mows them down in the home stretch. 28 and 4 home, and Mercurial, one of the longest shots on the board, winning it 2:02 and 2. Arrow Kloop and Todd Trites, Stenneray, no, and Percy Jones. Night Stalker, Mike Downey, Lot of Speed, and Mark Egg. Country Cam, Lonnie Stokes, Rapid Kane, Tim Merzetti, and outside 7, Rackland Fine Line. And Mike Stevenson, 7 across the gate. Top class. Race 9. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Bolero Kloop getting out of there on the outside. Lot of Speed, and the Hagler going for it as they round the turn, and Lot of Speed has found the front. Then on the inside, Bolero Kloop gets away, racing second, and Lot of Speed is rolled off stride as that'll leave Bolero Kloop out by about 5. Then racing second at the cones, that's Stena Reno. Back racing third, Night Stalker. Then racing fourth, Country Cam, Rapid Kane, Rackland Fine Line, and Lot of Speed. Back pacing and trying to catch the field. That opening quarter, Bolero Kloop, and Trites off by himself. 29 and 4 that opening quarter, and it's Bolero Kloop. He's your leader in the pocket second. That's Stena Reno, but the backfield in motion now. And here comes Country Cam out to challenge, and that gives first up cover to Rackland Fine Line. Moving outside fourth, inside to Cam's man. He is fifth, then racing sixth. As they approach the half, Lot of Speed back into the thick of things, and Rapid Kane trails the half in a minute and 1/5. It's Bolero Kloop. Outside, Country Cam second. Rackland Fine Line on the outside third. Inside, Stena Reno fourth. Then on the inside, locked in, Night Stalker. A Lot of Speed. Rapid Kane onto the 3/4 they go. Bolero Kloop looking good on the front end and still on top for Rockin' Todd. And he starts to go to work on the veteran. 3/4, 1:30 and 3. It's Bolero Kloop. Country Cam second. Rackland Fine Line on the outside. His third. He's got a ways to come though. Then inside, Stena Reno. Night Stalker moving. Less than an eighth though, and it's all Bolero Kloop in the home stretch. And Rockin' Todd looking for his third of the afternoon, and he's going to win it here with Bolero Kloop. He wins it, and in for second, Rackland Fine Line, and it might have been Night Stalker over Stena Reno for the show spot. The time for the mile with the inquiry sign up, 1:59 and 2 for Bolero Kloop. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of the 9th race, and Todd Trites back with his third driving effort of the afternoon as he wins with 1. Bolero Kloop, a 7-year-old son of Jake Lobel out of the Almahurst Sapphire mare by Log, owned by Bob McMullen. Lynn Clark of Fredericton. Billy Watts does the training. Todd Trites aboard. The Jake Lobel veteran, he wins his 6th from 17 starts this season, and winning in 1:59 and 2, 28 and 4 in that final quarter.